Hello there, this has been Fornier, Benevolence Decorum, going to play the Week 51 challenge. Here's the differences for difficulty settings, and thanks for all the Schadenfreude for downvoting and clicking away after the first second of the intro, but for everyone that decides to stay, here's the explanation for the Week 51 challenge. You have Blue Mars as the thing, blue path, at terraforming is the deal. 4 terraforming parameters to level 2 on the level 1 difficulty. For the second difficulty, it's also 4 terraforming parameters to level 2. You know, how the expectations increase is, by multiples of whatever that number is. So 5, 7 for that, so 4 and 2 still. So Hitchhiker's reference, I guess. And let's see here. 4 terraforming parameters to level 3 for the third difficulty level. 4 to level 3 for the fourth. And what's the impossible one? That's just meant for giving everyone strokes. Okay, it's 4 to 3. So, still 4 to number 2 for this. I might be able to play it on that, but I'd also like to not just spend all my time focusing on support structures. Anyway, here's the things which anyone with eyes could read, but abundant tritium, so I guess good for building power plants or space projects that require that. Bad comfort living, so negative support from the get-go unless we're all in lava tubes. And littered beaches. Each owned coastal location provides -1 support per turn. So, better not to have those, if it's possible. So, most of the construction will be around the south, I guess. Where there's, well, if you want to do that. But yeah. It's a joy, either counteracting the negative support with support structures or the other thing. So, alright, I'll be back once this loads. Okay, so I'll be back. I am back now. Of course, for anyone watching, it wouldn't show that I waited for the last 3 minutes for that little spinny thing to stop spinning and this to load up. But yep, it's Blue Path, or as I like to call it, Blue Mars, because it's like Kim Stanley Robinson's thing, the book Red Mars, Green Mars, Blue Mars, which are sometimes difficult to find. So anyway, here's the text for the general Blue Mars thing there. So we have the choices between balance, which only have a food thing, and habitation, scientific, which has all this stuff, and utopian, which has at least a support structure and a Marcia, so that's nice, I guess. I don't know. These buildings could be useful. Get the science going so we have more to sell. So yeah, let's go with that, I guess. So, and here's the leader selection. So Glasses McAdie shoes, or Mr. Police State Water Boost. That's a good thing, I guess. But police station for providing comfort of living and overworking everyone. So that's a lovely thing. But Glasses McAdie shoes here has power out of nowhere. And innovate, so 2 more projects are proposed and gain 3 science, and this increases your science production by 1 for every 6 robots you construct. So alrighty, 80 shoes, here we go. There's that. So let's see what this looks like. Come on. Alright, so adjacency, so this would be good for farming, this is good for habitations, maybe the headquarters could go there. I could put this would be better for actual farming, but perhaps if we're gonna do the science thing, though, it would be better to have it where it's going to actually have a benefit. I don't know, but yeah, getting farms and a soil factory is usually the best thing, especially early on. But I guess if we're gonna be making science the thing, then something like this could be there. I don't know. Don't know. But for now, I guess let's do this and get some of the science building up for now. Could be better, could be worse. Just like everything else in life. I'm always bad at everything, so yay for that, though. And my computer's so slow it sometimes makes it so the mouse doesn't work right. Alright, we are done with turn 1, so now turn 2. Alrighty, so this would be good once we have the tritium. Right now we have 0 tritium. And it would be good to get a greenhouse also when we have the water, which the water's over there. Alrighty, so there's... I thought I clicked that. Come on, I clicked it. Now it's highlighted. Now we can click it. There we go, and we have a little tritium as well. Wonder if that'll be a thing I can't say eventually. It's like, are you talking about something? Are you talking about something? What the heck? Yeah, maybe one of those. When we have the option of doom. Come on, come on. Alrighty, so, oh great. We have a sandstorm already. Oh, lovely. Black sand dunes. Cool. Those will make it useful for terraforming, which we should build toward the South Pole since that's a closer one to do. Let's see, already used a skill that turn. Now we have the science for this, we just need the food. Although getting water would be a priority for sure. Come on, yay, a trade route. Let's start getting I don't know, yeah, robots. Yeah, let's get robots. Alrighty, and the trade route of doom. We're going to sell one of these sciences. I'm not sure which one though, but get more food so we can get that captured sooner than later maybe. Well, build this and then switch to titanium maybe. Something like that. Did we explore? No, we haven't yet. Alright, now that looks like it's going to be a small titanium maybe. This one's... well, I think it's the same cost. Yeah, it's the same cost for either. Let's see if it is actually a titanium mine. No, it's a rocky plains. But we have more food already. So, now we can get that habitation. So let's switch this over to titanium so we can actually get the water thing going next. We have science enough to buy the research center, but we're also only right at the limit there. So let's not do that quite yet. This would be good to get like a research campus so it could get both the benefit from the university and an entertainment center or whatever we put to have the morale boost whenever it shows up. But yeah, for now, let's see about the water. Now we need that titanium for the next time. So for titanium, next turn we get the water going in, and then we can get food eventually. It's always nice not to starve, even on the red planet. Here's another source of food, which requires nitrates. 3 nitrates more to get that, versus 4 nitrates more to get this, but right now, we will have water. So yay. And, well, we could switch over to another thing. It would be 6 turns to get that, versus 3 turns to get more food. So yeah, let's get more food going. Let's see if we actually get food from exploring, because early on it seems to have more probability of having the... nope. The lost food crate from some other universe's exploration of Mars at that point. Oh, cool, we have nitrates. Anyway, let's figure out what we're going to switch to after we plop the farm somewhere. So here's a farm. This will be a nitrates factory, or soil factory that requires nitrates, I mean. And then more farm, something like that. That's how it should go anyway. And to be symmetrical, we'll have a greenhouse here, greenhouse there, and a tuber farm there. At least until we can replace them all with hydroponics farms, which have 2 food production, plus an extra one for either the soil factory or the GMO lab, which is equivalent to the soil factory in this game. So, let's see here. Well, we could get more power sooner. We're going to run out of power. So, yeah, let's switch to tritium. Even though, it's abundant in the game. So let's do that. And we already used the turn, so onward to turn 5. We should get the satellite soon. Yep, there now at turn 6. Oh, cool. We can get a bus station, or we can get the household robot despot? Wow, it's tyrannical. No. Household Robot Dispatch Center. Straight from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, bus station's cool, but not for spinning all the tritium. Rather get power to make sure we actually have power. Otherwise, that'll just be terrific in the sense of being terrible. Let's see though, what should we do? See if we can get enough tritium in one go. That looks about the same amount, maybe, plus more support to be lost into the other flat plane, so there's another place to grow. Yeah, we can get the tritium thing. We're the thing that costs tritium. So, here's a great place to not put it because it'll provide negative support. And we could put it right here by the food, which would be brilliant sounding, right? But in the game it works out. No negativity, and they don't have the food growing eyes or whatever. So that's nice. So, we do have the option of exploring or doing that. We aren't able to research additional projects this turn, but might do that later though. Or more power. We don't need it right now, so let's try to explore more. Get some unexplored locations and extra support. So a crater's usually a good thing. Like, okay, the flat plains, -2 support, but notice that little icon on the side there. If I can actually move to it without jumping all over the map. Yeah, that high altitude thing, that's a good place for a heliostat or a solar panel. I thought earlier on that the wind farms also had a boost for that, although it seems to have been taken away. This also is that, but doesn't require, plowing over a housing area. So this would probably be best if you plan on doing this, but otherwise, let's see here, in the crater, it's only 0, so not going to have a negative effect for every single building you put there. So that's a good thing then. Otherwise, when you do this, you'd have to use a lot of support things to counteract the negativity, or have it where there's a global increase in comfort, something like that. Alright, we are done with this turn, I guess, unless we figure out something else to do. Maybe switch this up, let's switch to titanium. We generally need titanium for building things like the robot hub. Not a dispatch center, but hub. Okay, so now we can go to turn 7. Alright, this is great if you have enough food. 3 food producing, we're only producing 2 food. Let's get another greenhouse farm ready to go. And let's explore somewhere, I guess, or we could get more power. But yeah, let's explore, see about getting a little bit more. If I can click on that and it stays clicked on it. I would so love to have a proper gaming computer at some point. It would be nice. Unfortunately, I am broke and can't find work, so that sucks. Anyway, so yeah, let's put the bus station here, I guess. The bus station can go right next to this headquarters, the colony center thing of Doom. So now we have the option of clicking on that and accidentally moving all over the map. But as I was meaning to say, here, click on this. Once it lets me click on this, and then go here, and when we have 4 titanium we can mine that. And here's the best closest location to put a heliostat or other solar panel thing or anything else that would have a height bonus for that. But for now, we have nothing. Yay. Alrighty. Yay, the negativity has begun. Woo. Alright, these are all kind of useless at the moment. I mean, we could get the food monitoring office, but that's only useful if you have 4 food. We only have 2 food still. So here, let's try to use this before we do that. So 2 more projects. So, in addition to these 3, we have the igloo, which will only be useful until it melts, or a tuber farm. So let's get the option of the tuber farm. So whenever we get enough of one of these, we'll be able to get that. Looks like we'll get this now. Well, soon. Not now. Not now. but sooner than the other one. Yeah, now they're both inching up one by one, but yeah, still 4 to go, and it'll be 3 to go next turn, whereas this is, 8 to go, 7 to go next turn. But it all depends what we randomly find. And we're decreasing by 5 support every turn. And then the next time it jumps, it'll be by 10, and then 15, and then 20, and then yada yada. It's like the joy of compound interest. It just sucks. And the higher the number it goes by, the more impossible. Alright, gain 1 power and 1 titanium when constructing a robot. Or this one is for every 3 permanent project proposal increases you do, increase the amount of projects by 1. And all technologies cost 25% less science. So yeah, let's do the robot one. The closer you get, less of a pain. Okay, here's the thing that has the height bonus. For that, it costs 12 silicates, though currently we have none, but we'll probably have them sooner than later anyway. Let's get this science going. Alright, and let's see, anywhere that has silicates, or is that the resource that's lacking in this map? It looks like it might be. Thrilling. Yay. Okay, well, let's have Gustav here go on a road trip down south. Sandstones. They found sandstones on Mars. But more food's always a good thing. Always nice not to starve. And we can use the satellite to get a little bit closer to the South Pole, where we can make it nice and extra crispy once we have enough tritium. Which we do have enough tritium at the moment, but we're probably going to use it on something sooner or later. Alright, so just a little bit closer, and then we'll get the South Pole nice and toasty. But, yep, for now this is what we have. Next to nothing. And nothing to do there. Still need to do everything. Whoa. Alrighty then. Well, here we go. Next turn. Last turn for Gustav. Could get a development center and have more technologies. This is a school, so more science and more support. So that could be good. That'll be the support structure that we'll get once we have 10 silicates, unless we want to get power first. But I don't know. Titanium's always a good thing. Looks like we do have the option of spending all 10 of our nitrates on this, so let's put it there. Guess the radiation can make the potatoes have eyes more than just how they do. I made a bad joke and said it badly. I don't know, not like a morally bad joke, just a lame one. Whoop-de-doo. So, we could spend money on power. I think I'm going to switch to silicates, because we are going to run out of power sooner than later. So, I don't know. Let's get going here. And speak of silicates, I guess it's not the resource we're the lowest on necessarily. You saw that, right? I clicked on this and it disappeared. I guess I must have accidentally double clicked on it, or my computer just thought it did. And here we are. The next time we can go there, this can be crispy. Extra crispy. Alright, so 2 more silicates to be able to get this, or 4 more for that. And this is the best place for that anyway. Alright, end turn, and I'm gonna go to turn 20 on this part of it, so election year though. Alright, 80 shoes dude is going to be replaced by either Jorge Dermado, who has the earthworks, modular apartments, or rural construction, so 15% less resources, which is a really good thing. Or Lena, which I like Lena. She has cultural festivities, so spend 10 waters to get 110 support more to lose later. Construct local art gallery for free. And happiness leads to creativity. So, yeah. Guess who it's going to be? The ENFP. And this is an ENFP style. See these boots? Practical boots. Kind of wacky style. That's an ENFP style. So, yeah. Lena it is. Even though the 15% less bonus thing would be good, I like the Lena better. So, there's my own subjective whatever. Whoop-de-doo. Greenhouse, we already have one for that. This, I'm not going to get that many power plants. Or a touring company thing, that's a definite maybe. So yeah. Alrighty, and we could waste all our power on that, but maybe not. Maybe not. We still have -5, and we'd still need to get more water. But yeah, let's see here about doing this. How much would it cost? 5 power. Alright, well, better get this terraforming started early at least. Collect resources. And let's see about this. Doing the crispification of the southern pole. And I do not like that quote. But yeah, oh well. It's a reference to someone who's currently known, again, Oppenheimer. I was quoting another thing at the time. Anyway, now we have the resources to construct this and increase that. You need to increase your population or robots to construct more buildings in the city. Alrighty then, so be it. So, that's a fun thing. Robots it will be, probably in 4 turns, unless we find something that has more titanium. For now, force support for every planet location upgrade, providing support or comfort. Not something that's particularly useful right now, and it would deplete the power. Okay. Alrighty then. So, next turn, I guess. Need more titanium. Titanium it is from Mars Core. Alrighty, Mars Core we have, and we can get another trade route. That would be good. Alrighty then. So, let's see about plopping in one of these. Perhaps here. And now getting this and reducing the whining a little at least. And let's see. Lena's art gallery. Let's see here. Let's see. This provides adjacent population support. Yeah, great. 2+ support per turn. But it needs to be in a better location, so if I relocate that, we'll lose some of the items. Great. Just great. Alright, so that's not going to do much here. Might try to get another city before that. Right now, though, we could still get the power plant if it will let me click this. Come on. My word. Well, let's get the food thing before we forget about it. Before I forget. Alright, now let me click this. And then click that. And now we have this. Finally. And now we can make another trade route of Doom. Cool. I think it is double clicking. I might need to get another mouse. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, we have 30 food. So maybe we should sell food back to Earth. And see about getting more of everything, but particularly silicates, since that's what we have no input on. And, well, we also have no input on the tritium, but we have more tritium to get. Okay, so, spy satellite time. Let's replace some of the lost water with the spy satellite picking a faraway location of Doom over here. A gigantic aquifer of insanity. 5 and 3 of something there. Alrighty. And we could get another location, but oh yeah, the bus stop would allow for that, but let's hold off on that for now until we figure out which one's the best one to get. Like that. Annoying how that moves like that, but yeah, so much power lost in exploring right now. Alright, not enough water for that. Not enough. And this has water here, and that has water and a support thing. So let's spend on that perhaps, unless there's a closer water that's huge. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so 2 water, and we have food. More food, yay! But only 3 turns until we'd have enough water to get 110 support from that. Or if we get another house, it'll be this, and we still need to get the adjacency thing, so maybe next turn we scan that and see about it. For now, ending the turn. Alright, and we have options of doom. We could get a habitation module and waste all that food that we could spend to build another thing. Let's not do that. Let's hold off on figuring this out for the moment and see about scanning this location. Well, exploring. Scanning's with the satellite, but yeah, rocky plains, so we have more water there, and we have just enough water to get this, right? We've got all the locations explored. Alright, this is a different setup. So, alright, this looks like a good place for farming. 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of if we did that. Or if we did this one, I mean, not really a good location for farming there, but if we had a support structure there, then farm, 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 something like that. And then that could also be a support structure and of the same type. You could do farm, 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 something like that. As is, let's see, if we did a farm thing there, this would be something I'd want to look at more, but for now, let's see about Gray Water Junction. Sounds gross. Long Water Base, what? I suppose that's a reference to Arthur Clarke one. Blue Water Outpost, sure, fine. Blue Water. Wow, these are all negative, great. Just great. So we definitely need to put a bonus structure type thing here. So that would be a use for the local art gallery. Alrighty then. L'art gallery. Okay then. So, still research a project. We will do that, I guess. Terraforming would be a good idea. Yeah, let's have the option of that sooner than later. And we have enough titanium. Let's try to get more crystals. Yeah, more crystals. Alright. If we're going to use this, it probably should be better to do that. But I think, yeah, we need more power. So we're not going to run out of power. We're getting close to. But yeah, let's get that local art gallery so at least we're counteracting the other stuff. Alright, this is a good thing. Heat or oxygen and temperature. So I think we already did a little toward the heat anyway. But yeah, let's start getting the bacteria for that. And don't make enough food for that. Don't have enough mines for that. Maybe this. That would go with the bonus for that anyway. Don't have enough power for it, but here's to counteracting the whining a little bit anyway. Okay, and I did this badly. So yeah, okay, this at least is counteracted. So we're positive finally. Yay! And with Lena's particular local art gallery. Alright, and we have nothing here we can build at the moment. Awesome. So much awesome. When we do, I'm not sure exactly where the best place to put this would be, but I'm thinking maybe here. And we can harvest that if we really wanted to. Or convert to silicates and get silicates for science. So, now we can actually build something. Like the power supply, so we don't run out of power. And that provides +1 power. And I think the heliostat station makes it even better, so I either put a heliostat station there to replace it, or if we have another habitation we could do that here even. for now though. Let's see, what building count maximum we need. Another population, right? So we only have 4 total, so we need another one. But hopefully a university campus to go there to get both the science bonus and another science bonus and the adjacency bonus for that too. Right? That's a science build thing. No, just support. Alright, so it doesn't provide another thing that way. The university would provide the bonus. Right? Yeah, it would. Okay. But I didn't do it well enough for that. Great. That sucks. I messed up. What a surprise. Even on lame mode, I'm terrible at everything. Yay. Alright. Could get another laboratory. Could get that and have more options and more cards for the deck. Alright, we are lowest on water. Probably good to search out a location with water so we can get Lena's bonus so we don't run out of support as fast. Here's a huge drop of water. There we go. And it is better when the coastal things provide a whining bonus to have more things built in the south, because it's like the way that Mars is topographically is if you have an ocean, that's going to be mostly where the water will collect is there. So yeah, this will be a coastal thing, and it'll make everyone go postal, having to deal with what's coastal. Alrighty though. So we have the option of building this and taking up all the titanium. It will allow for more stuff to be built sooner. But yeah, I don't know. For this though, we can get the water sooner if I do that, and that'll take up all the titanium, and that'll use up her turn, pretty much her leadership then. If so many ifs. Alright, well, let's explore, get this out of the way, see what's here. It's another crater. Alright, but we have a little bit more stuff, not too much of everything, but some more is better than less. Okay then, and what's this look like? At least a +1. I thought the other one was +1, so I guess it must have decreased or something. Or it's a 0. What? Interesting. Maybe it was a temporary event that made everything negative, I'm not sure. Things that are good to pay attention to, I guess. Woo. Well, to get the bacteria spreader would be a good thing, and that can increase things in general. We need 25 science for that, so we should be building a science building soon. Right now we don't have a bunch else to do though. Could get another house. That would take up all 30 food, but at least it won't take up the titanium. That's not the best kind of house, but it's better than nothing, I guess, and it provides a little more support from that. So now we can at least say this is my water, if it'll let me click on it and come on, hover over it for 1,000 years. Finally, there we go. And we'd probably want to increase that, but not at the moment. So yeah, 12 titanium. Still need 2 more. Yeah, let's do that. So at least that'll be able to be done next turn, and we'll have more water. We have enough for Lena's thing though, as of next turn, which will be soon near her last turn. Oh my word. So let's see here. Economic growth has been steady, additional funds, so leading to an increase. So do we want to produce that again? So it just is doubling what we do already. So titanium, tritium, water, silicates, and nitrates. Titanium, tritium, we're producing none. We're not really producing any of that. Nitrates are producing 1, so it will double it just to 17, or already has been done, so it would be 16, right? Something like that. Or science, power, and food. Yeah, that would be the most input. So manufacturing then. I guess. Alright, that's what we did, I guess. Okay, so this would have been a good thing, but we already have her building. This is 3 plus support per turn, so next city we get, it would be a good thing. I don't really use these exploration centers as much as maybe I should, but yeah, more robots might be a good thing though too. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty then. And forget this since it's just 3 robots, 2 robots. Oh, this is more, but it's also costing more resources. Right now though, we have 12 titanium, so let's get that mine. It's mine, all mine. And we can do Lena's thing, which is increase support by 110. So 348. Here you go, to 458. Yay! Now we are out of water and everyone's going to be running on empty for the next couple days. That's not good. Oh well, that sucks. But let's see here, what can we do? We could get a research center and have 2 extra projects to go through. I do believe we want to save up for this though. Might be a good idea, just might. Maybe. So yeah, let's, instead of doing that, let's get more science in so we can actually get this done faster. So in 2 turns we'll be able to get the bacteria spreader and can start terraforming faster, and that's the main goal of this. Otherwise, if you don't do the goal, you run out of support even on lane mode, because it just keeps compounding every single time this thing jumps. Bad chance, it just makes it stink more. Alrighty, so there's this again, a school that we have no place for, research center that we already have the option of, and a gas factory that we'll need for the winning. Yay, winning. And we are at 8 of 8. But let's see here though. Anywhere with science already so that we can just get this done now. Otherwise, this does look like a good place to scan. But, yeah, let's see here. Science, where are you? Where art thou? All that stuff. Come on. Oh, this at the South Pole, you have to spin it to see what's there. Looks like there's no science to be found on the surface like that, so... Alright, this would cost 2 power to search there, but that's not too terrible, I guess. And we get more support and a little more water, so that's always nice. And now we can scan further, which would have been, it doesn't tell the price, but probably like 3 power. So now a little bit closer to getting to the North Pole. Oh look, a geothermal spot and more power. Cool. Alright, the North Pole is over here, so like, yeah, it's still a ways. But yeah, a little bit closer is always better than a little bit further. Unfortunately, it's Lena's last couple turns. This kinda stinks. Oh well. So, a touring company thing, so every thingamajig of that sort might be useful. Next turn we get the science thing of the spreading of bacteria. Woo. Sandstorm, how lovely. Blue water. This would cost how much to fix? Where does it say 15 food? We don't have that. That sucks. Oh well. So we have -7. We're yay for Lena's water thing though. And we could get a solar factor, that would be nice. Right now though, we have a bacteria spreader to plop, and there we go. Now we can start terraforming. We have the option of cyanophyta, so can go here or here, and this would cause distance from life form thing, so alright, there's that. Adding more rate to both the oxygen and the atmosphere. Yay! Getting that done a little bit further. You have the option of a gas factory to fart out some air. That would be good. And we don't have food enough for that, but let's plop a gas factory somewhere here. Maybe over here. There we go. So now it'll be farting out a little bit of atmosphere, I guess. That's what it is. Yep, it farts out some air. Cool. It must be like a Ponchos buffet, which is actually one of the best buffets I've ever been to when I was a kid anyway. But they used to have like little flags that you'd raise to get the waiter's attention rather than have to actively annoy them, so I think that's a good thing. Like, have it where it's like a passive thing that they can notice without having to be bothered. Otherwise, that just is kind of annoying when it's the other way. So, yay! The jolting about by accidentally clicking just wrong. Alrighty, here we go for exploring there. Whoa. Lava tube. No. Unfortunately, this would be a coastal thing once the oceans start growing. But, not enough food and everything's not scanned yet. We have plenty of crystals to scan though once we do. But yeah, Lena's last turn is the next one. And we're getting more science in. Whoa. Alright, well. Let's see here though. Did I do this yet? I did. Okay. So, maybe get that, and I don't know. Sell, yeah, just sell more food. We are lowest on, actually titanium, the other one that we're lowest on. But what do we need? We need nitrates for the soil factory. Press tab to see here, and then we can double the food production pretty much once we get enough nitrates. Next turn, because it's 22 and we're already at 20 there. Okay, that's what we'll do then. End turn. Here we go. And we have a Coliseum thing, coffee shop apparently, using up some of the nitrates, so that would be a good thing for something else. Not right now though. And a planetary engineering lab, some more science in trade for silicates. Alright though, before I forget, here goes the tuber farms and the greenhouses doubling their production because of fertilizer. Yay! Okay then, so what do? We have 14 food. If I spend it, it'll at least make this not as whiny, but now I need to change what we're selling because we have nothing, pretty much, for the moment. I guess we can sell some of the science and maybe some of the water. Well, we have enough water to sell more. So, alright, let's do that for now. Alright, shipping water from Mars to Earth. That is hilarious though, isn't it? It's like, don't you have enough water? But for now, yeah, let's do that. We'll still have 2 water to ship back to Earth. And we have that. Okay. Let's sell power. Ship them batteries rather than water. I'm sure that they'll probably run out of cadmium. They'll probably, you know, like with how the electric cars keep going, they'll probably have plenty to scrape off the highways though. Looks like we could build that and spend all our power, but we don't really have a thing that would make it useful, I think. Not sure though. Do these provide comfort for a living? That would be, I don't know. Anyway, onward to the next turn, and it's election year, of course, so goodbye, Lena. My sister has a chicken named Lena, but she didn't name her after this character. My sister didn't know the character here either, so it's just his happenstance. I think she named her after some artist, or vocalist. Alright, we have the options of Svetlana Rossi, who has overwork, so that's a dumb thing. I mean, you get more resources, but you also get everyone disgruntled. How about don't do that? 2 habitation module projects and a skyscraper. Now that is useful for when you have a good adjacency center anyway. And gain 1 support per turn for every, for filling up the city with buildings. So that's a useful thing for that. or Mustafa or Bay, who has a creature that will eat him, which is not so great. Now this is good import life forms and genetic modification, so that would be good if we were doing green Mars. Oh, he also has a bird of some kind. I don't recognize that, but it's a cool looking bird. I wouldn't want it near my parrots, though it looks like it has too large of a beak. And increase your project's proposal by 1 for every 15 projects you sell. Huh. Okay. Well, for this and that, this is actually the better one, I think, for now. So Svetlana it is. Otherwise, let's get another gas factory to increase atmosphere. But anyway, this is the end of part 1. See you next round. Take care, everyone, and try not to go crazy.